Here I've got two colonies. The one on the left is the swarm from the Hespler market, and the one on the right is a box of bees I bought from Dancing Bee that was ready for a super. And in this video, this is the queen that I am marking. So the box of bees that was put there, this is about 2 weeks later, and you can see the number of bees that are in the box. It wasn't quite a box of bees ready for a super. So here I have found the queen on that frame, but I don't have my green marking pen with me, so I got to run to the car to get the green marking pen. So here I'm making sure the marking pen is working. Now that I got the marker working, I found the queen on the frame here. I was just trying to mark her by dabbing the green dot on her back, but it wasn't working. So I pick her up, hold her gently, and as I'm marking her, I must have loosened up on my grip a bit because she started walking all over my hands. And then when I went to pick her up again and move her to my other hand, she flew off and landed in the grass. So I saw her in the grass, carefully bent over to pick her up, and brought her back up. This time I thought, well, I'll hold her further over the hive, and I dropped her again. And now I'm looking for her. I thought she'd gone under the hive, but So I kneeled down to get a better look, and I think she ended up, you'll see she's going to end up between my boot and my knee as I kneel down. Somewhere in that area is where I found her later. I was sitting in the car and I saw a cluster of bees, and I walked over and there was a cluster of bees around the queen, but she had been damaged at that point. Here I went back to the frame to see in case I had actually dropped her on the frame, but I was pretty sure I'd lost her at this point in time. So I decided to put the colony back together, maybe take a peek to see if she was on another frame. Yeah, I'm still looking. I should have just buttoned everything up and walked away. You can see how I'm kneeling down, stomping around, and I have no idea how many times I must have rolled her in the grass. I would have been better off. And this is a lesson for all of us. If you drop the queen and you can't find her, you should really just back away from the hive and sit and wait, because you will see a clump of bees form in the grass. Here I've given up closing up the hive, and I did go, once it was all closed up, I did go sit in the car and watch the area for a while. And when I did see that clump of bees on the ground, kind of behind where I'm standing, um, that's where um, that's where she was. I put her back in the colony, but they threw her back out. So I knew it was queenless, and I knew I had a couple days to figure out what to do. But there was brood, and there were eggs, so I figured it's possible they were going to make a new queen, and that never actually happened. So when I came back, I think I came back a month later, the hive had dwindled. There was no queen. Wasn't even a sign of a queen cell, and so I combined it with the colony that was beside it, and that helped strengthen that a little bit. The super that I put above the inner cover was just the super I brought out to super up the hive that was supposed to be ready for a super. And so I'm just sort of storing it up there for a little while until I decide what to do with it. Eventually, it went back into storage.